Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NJ, and we are back with our series with the Apex trigger scenarios, which are real-time based and has been asked in interviews as well. So these questions might have been asked by any other company to me or my any other associates. So I am providing you with these information so that you can practice more and be more content about what you are going to be interviewed for, what kind of questions can come, and even it will be helpful for your daily basis jobs as well. So yes, today we are going to cover this scenario, that is we need to write one trigger where we need to ensure that whenever a user selects the checkbox called the closed won opportunity on the account record, then all the related opportunities for that account should be closed won. That is, the stage of that opportunity should be updated when the closed won opportunity checkbox on the account record has been updated by the user. So this trigger we are going to cover, and this has been asked in the Deloitte interview of the L1 round. So yeah, and this is going to be our 15th trigger scenario which we are going to cover in our this series of Apex trigger scenario real time based. So I hope you have gone through all the other videos as well. We are trying to cover our the best way, the best trigger scenarios, and even by using the best practices as well. So for this we'll be starting by creating a trigger first. So I'll just use the control shift P or the command shift P to create a trigger, and I'll type trigger, and here I am having a command as create apex trigger, and I hope you have linked your VS Studio with your org as well, where you can access the data and where you are going to update it. So my file name is going to be, the trigger name is update related stage of closed won. You can name it anything else as well, whatever you want, and then I'll select the places as of default triggers. So this is this, and now I will update the standard objects on what object I want to perform this operation or have this trigger on. So I want to have it on account, because the our field, that is the closed won opportunity field, is on the account object. So yes, now for this as well we need to do one more thing. I'll go to the my org, and on the object manager I will create this field, because this field is not present by itself. We need to create a custom field. So I'll just click on new, and then create a checkbox field as per our requirement, and give its name as closed won opportunity, and by default value I'll keep it as checked, and then I'll click on next, and I'll mark it as visible for all the profiles as of now, and then I'll mark it as save as well. So this field is created. Now I'll go back to my VS Studio again. So now the operation I'll perform it on as after update, because our requirement is that the user will update this checkbox. So after update, and after event is because we want to update the related opportunity, not the direct things on the account record. So these are the two main things. Now what I'll do is I'll check for the event if trigger is of after operation, then please check if trigger is of update operation. If that is correct, then only please perform the rest of the operation. So now what I'll do is I need to call my class here, and for that I will create my class. So I will again do the control shift P and search for class. It is giving me command, let's create apex class. So I will select that and give name as, okay, I'll just copy this, and because it is a handler of this, I'll do this and put handler in the end of this class name. So that's how my class is also created now. So this is a constructor, by default it is present here. I'll delete this, and I'll put a method as public static void update stage closed won, and I will be receiving list of account as the trigger dot new list. So I will give its name as new list, and that's there. So what I'll do is I'll just have this as save, and I'll deploy this as well to the org so that my other trigger can detect it and I can utilize it there. So it is deployed now. So now I'll just copy the class name, go back on the trigger, and on the trigger I'll have the uh, class name, and then I will have the method name as well, and then I will pass the trigger dot new, and I will pass the map as well, that is the trigger dot old map. So this is correct, but I am not receiving the map here yet. So what I'll do is I'll update this map id account, and I'll keep its name as old map. So I will again deploy this here first, otherwise it will throw an error. After deploying it here, I'll go back on the trigger. I have saved it and I will deploy it. I'll deploy the trigger. Then we will put the logic on the class. So what is the error? Okay, okay, this is the typo. Let me clean it up. Yeah. Now I'll deploy this once again. Method does not exist. Okay, method is this name. So now the trigger is deployed. Now I have came back to the handler. Now I have to put the logic here. So for the logic, first of all, I'll store the list of account IDs because I want to fetch the related opportunities, right? So for that I need account IDs. So I have stored in this account IDs list. Like for that I am creating this set. Now I loop over account ACC and I loop over this new list. For this new list I can fetch this account IDs and I can store it there as well. But before that, what I'll do is I will check it before using the old map value, that if the value has been updated of that checkbox or not. So for that what I'll do is I'll go old account trigger dot old map. I don't need to do trigger dot old map, but I can do only old map here. I'll do old map, and please get me the account which is having this account ID. So this will be the old account. From the old map, if I am putting this account ID, it will get me an account and it is stored in this old account. Now I am checking if old account closed. Let me go back to the Salesforce and let's check the API name of the field which we have just created. Closed one opportunity. So if this is, if we just want to check the toggle, then we can do this not equals to, but if we want to check for the actual value that it has been unchecked earlier but now it has been checked, then what we'll do is equals to false and acc dot close one opportunity is equals to true. Then only please proceed further and store the related account IDs, store the account IDs into this list. Yeah, so now we are having account IDs in this list. Now after storing it, we need to fetch the list of opportunity, that is the related opportunity. So for that we are having this list, we are creating this list and we will run the SOQL. So we'll do select ID name stage name because we want to check for the closed one from opportunity where account ID is lying in this set. So this is the basic SQL we are running to get the related opportunities. You can add any other field as well as per your requirement. So after checking this, what we'll do is we will run over this list. So for this we will be having opportunity of and this related opportunity. Now we want to update the stage of this opportunity, right? Because our criteria was that whenever a user selects the checkbox, then please update the related opportunity stage name as the closed one. So here we have already checked that it has been updated to true, then only we are getting the account IDs. Now for these account IDs, the checkbox has been marked to true value just now by the user. So that's the correct criteria. For that now we are getting the related opportunity. After getting the related opportunity, we can just update the stage. So what we'll do is stage name is equals to closed one, and now we want to perform the bulk operation, right? Because we are following the best practices. So for that we'll create another list, that is list of opportunity. These are the list to update. So opportunity to update equals to new list of opportunity, and here again we will add this opportunity to this list. So opportunity to update dot add and op. Now we can just perform the DML operation on this list after checking if it is not empty. So if op to update is empty, this indicates that it is not empty. So if it is not empty, then please go ahead and perform the DML operation on it and update this list with the closed one value. So that is correct. Now I will save this and I'll deploy the code. So okay, missing this at the 14th line. Okay, and braces I have missed. This is saved. I'll deploy this once again. So this is deployed correctly now. Now we will test this code. We will test this piece of code once. So to test this piece of code, I have come to my linked.org and I have opened the accounts, the list of accounts, and I am having this account that is the related opportunity created account. If I'll open this, I can see there are 4 opportunities, and out of these, one is having the closed one stage and the other is needs analysis, qualification and the perception analysis. So if I were to go to the details, in the details tab, if I scroll down, I should be able to find my field, that is the closed one opportunity checkbox. Here it is. And if I'll open this, so it is to be noted that it is unchecked as of now. So if I'll open this, I can mark it as checked. So if we will go back to the piece of code, so you can see old account closed one opportunity equals to false. So this is the current condition of our account field, that is the closed one opportunity, that it is false. So that's why we were utilizing the old map. We got it as old content so that it is previously false, but now when I will mark it as checked, it will store it in this value, that is yes, the current checkbox value is true. So we are checking both, that earlier it should be false but as of now it should be true. So in the piece of code you can check that if you are not able to see my screen. So I will just mark it as checked, and it is on the line. I will tell you the line as well. It is on the 8th line, the condition. I have already explained it earlier as well, but for now you will get the better idea. So I have marked this as checked, then I will save this. After saving it, I will just go back to the related tab, and I can see that all the other 3 opportunities which were not marked as closed one are also updated to the closed one stage. So that's how we can do this trigger. And our trigger criteria, if I just have to recall you once again, that it was to have a checkbox field on the account which would allow us to update the stage of related opportunities by checking the checkbox by the user. So that's what we have accomplished using this trigger. And I hope you understand something and you learn something here. And this trigger scenario has been asked with a by a sorry to a 4+ year of candidate in a Deloitte interview recently, 2 or 3 months back. So if you learn something here, you understand something, and if it has been useful for you somewhere, please like it, like the video, and subscribe the channel to show your support. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.